Dam dam ba 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 la ba da ba. Ba ba chop chop chop. I gotta learn to beatbox. That way I can properly intro these videos. I moved a little to the side yesterday because I want to show the two heads on the bear behind me. I don't want y'all thinking this is a California Republic flag. It's a new California Republic flag. I'm a NorCal boy originally, grew up in California, but I like living in Texas. So I'll just leave it at that. Today we're going to talk about why you need to lower your standards. But not really. It's more of a clickbaity thing. I'll just jump right into it. I'll just tell you the ending. I'm not gonna lead into it. I'm not gonna be like, well, at the end you'll find out why. I'll just go right into it. I have made a lot of mistakes and nerfed my growth and my progress towards my goals by being perfectionistic about the steps I take. So I want to live freely, which means I want to do what I want when I want and make a bunch of money. And there are a lot of opportunities I've had where I have had opportunities to make more money but be less free, or be more free but it doesn't lead directly into my end goal. And I didn't take those opportunities. And a lot of people will tell you, well, if it doesn't lead directly to your goal and it's not perfect, then don't take the opportunity. But here's the thing they don't understand. You need to be unwilling to sacrifice any bit of your end goal. If your end goal is to travel the world, making content, making money from your content, and not having to have a job, be unwavering in that. Don't accept anything less as the end goal. But as a stepping stone to get there, if somebody says, hey, we'll give you a remote job, full-time remote job, and you'll make 6 figures, and you have maybe a couple hours a day to do content and a little bit of time to enjoy wherever you are, but you can make money wherever you're at. You just have to be working 40 hours a week, and then you have the weekends free, and you can make content during the weekday, like after work. That's not your end goal. No, it's not. Don't stop there. But take that fucking opportunity. Take it. Take that opportunity. It is not your end goal, but it is a stepping stone. So if I were to tell myself, let me think of a specific example. I had an example where I was programming, and this isn't one I would change my mind about, but it's an example of something that somebody could change their mind about. I had a programming contract, and I was making $50 an hour, and I did that for a month. Now, near the end, I got discouraged for a few reasons, and partially because I didn't like programming, and partially because I wasn't making money. I was doing some unpaid hours, which was a huge mistake on my part, to be working without pay for those hours. And in the process of being frustrated with the project, I did not do good work and thus did not maintain the contract. I wasn't renewed. Understandably so. I did really great work during the first part of the month. During the last part of the month, I didn't. And a lot of that was because I wasn't being paid. I was doing unbilled hours. Again, huge mistake. Not going to ever do that again. But the point here is if I didn't make that mistake and I liked programming, which I don't like programming, at least not at this point. I'm not looking to go into programming. May change my mind in the future. I'll leave that door open just in case I find a programming job that works for me. But at this point, programming, I found I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm not saying this is my end goal. There are sometimes I like programming, sometimes I don't. Maybe it's possible for me to find a job that I love with programming, but this particular situation, if I liked programming and I didn't make that mistake of doing unbilled hours, then this would be a stepping stone for my goal, which is to travel the world, be doing creative things, doing things that I love, and be making money passively, so I don't have to do anything in exchange for money if I don't want to, from investments or from content creation, from this, etc. And me programming is not my end goal of traveling, enjoying life, etc. It's not my end goal, but it is a step towards there. I would be less free. I would still be exchanging my effort for money and my time for money and my skill for money, but I would be making a lot more money than before, and I could use all that money to apply to investments, or to upgrade my content, or to advertise for my content, or to pay somebody to put my content on Reddit every single day or something, right? So that is closer to my end goal. But and it doesn't really apply to this situation, because I gained a lot of resentment just because this particular job, the person who hired me was a shitty boss, and he wasn't going to be replaced. There wasn't a possibility of me working with somebody else. So this particular situation I would not have changed. But say I had a better boss, say there was a possibility of me enjoying the project and not getting super resentful, and say the pay was constant and consistent, and I was treated a lot better than I was, then I would say I made a mistake. And if that were the case, then it would have been better for me to take that step, even though that step isn't my end goal. It's a step along the way. I see too many people, including me in the past, be like, well, I'm not gonna take that remote job because it's a job, and I don't want a job. I'm just gonna stick to content creation. It's like, well, you've just added 5 years to your timeline, because you could have easily taken that job, gotten a big old savings, and then focused really well on your content creation, because now you have the savings and you're not worried, you're not nervous, you're not distracted from the creation process, and you're making a lot better content. And you're also not making bad decisions because you're a lot more comfortable since you have the savings up. Or if you want to, I don't know, if you want to become, that's not a good example. I don't know, there's a lot of other examples. I can't think of any right now, but there's a lot of examples of, I have this end goal and I have this opportunity in front of me, but it doesn't get me, it's not 100% perfect to get me to the end goal, but it gets me closer. It's like, well, does it get you closer? Okay, good. So then fucking take it. Unless you have a better opportunity available to you right now, you can't be super perfectionistic about what's in front of you if it gets you closer to your end goal. So don't be too picky. Take the opportunities in front of you, even if it's not exactly what you want, but it gets you closer to what you want. Go ahead, trade your problems for better problems, and enjoy the fuck out of life. Subscribe if you want to. That's today's message. Subscribe if you want to, don't if you don't. And live a passionate life, motherfuckers. Unchain your passion. Live life on your own terms.